had not killed Alistar so soon, he would have just quickly headbutted him into death. So.
Well, that was just really great. He was able to get that that passive on him, so he's on fire, and then he hit him with that Q and got the stun off right at the edge of the turret. I mean, it was right there at the edge, and the turret just kept hitting him without the ult on. So.
Yes.
We saw just some great play there.
Unfortunately, the Raymond wasn't able to push the tower that whole time they were down there. And it would have been a great moment for him to grab the first tower of the game.
Well, he did push it hard, and it's almost done. So
it's almost done. I don't think he can get it, though. I mean, Hotshot can easily keep the creeps off of the tower, anywhere away from him. He can just tank them.
Yep.
I saw Hotshot coming out of the forest. Usually what happens when you see a Cho'Gath running at you, your first instinct is, oh, run away, and that's what he was hoping for. He put the rupture right behind him, hoping that he would run away from it, and he just stood there and kept attacking. So that was really smart play by both players. Like Hotshot is used to being able to look menacing and scare people away, and Rainman's not afraid, so it worked out for him.
Hard to be afraid when you're lane wick.
Yeah, that's also true. It's like, really, you're gonna run at me? What are you gonna do?
He missed even the silence on that. Just really, there's not much
right past him, didn't he?
Here. Yeah.
It's kind of funny, actually.
They are going to give Brand the blue buff again, so he's just going to be able to continue his domination there of mid lane. And we have not seen. Yeah, so we actually have seen a little bit of catch up here from Alistar, but he's still way behind with 71 creeps versus Brand's 113 now. Cho'Gath top is at 119, Warwick is at 120, so they're staying just about even. Ashe is at 128 and Corki at 116, so Ashe is pulling ahead just a little bit there.
Yeah, either way, CLG is going to have the advantage because of the dragon that they picked up and those 2 extra kills. However, Reginald is going to be, I mean, he's got 2 kills versus Alistar's 3, but he did get first blood, so that does have to factor in, and then the extra CS, so he's quite a bit ahead.
There's a gank going down here bottom. Jarvan does jump on that Ashe, but Sona's ult nails them, so I think she's going to be able to get away.
That's a really good job, yeah, you're right. But they were putting some pressure on that mid tower. I don't think they can stay here too much longer. This tower is for sure going down. They don't have any AoE to finish it off. So that's the first tower. Yeah.
Yep. First tower of the game does go to CLG. However, I think that the next tower will probably drop here pretty quick. Will be top there on CLG's side. Oh, and if Hotshot, one of those things where you wish you could see the map, because if Hotshot was able to push that tower, he could probably get it down really, really low. But instead, he decided to head towards Dragon to get ready for this fight. Which is just, you know, depending on how you want to play it, he, of course, wants to be in position so he can help out his team.
I agree. There is going to be a team fight going down here. Same Vicious coming in, but he's still tanky. He's just getting healed up from that Soraka. Not taking a lot of damage. Chaos had to pop his arrow just to escape. He has no mana left, and Corki will be able to easily chase him down. The Rayman's even getting caught here, and he should be okay. Oh, no! That was a perfect rupture by Hotshot, knocking out Nunu as soon as he started doing his ultimate. Now Chaos gets, insta-gived.
Yeah, Chaos just gets dropped, and he did so well avoiding that Corki. Sona came up and threw a pro exhaust right as they were coming around the corner, so I think that Chaos thought he was home free, and then Alistar just jumped in. Nope, not getting anywhere. So they should be able to pick up this dragon here, no problem. Yeah, I don't think that solo mid, you know, since they died, of course, they're in no position to stop this from happening. So
CLG's doing a great job. I have to give them props. They are playing very well this game, and being in all the right positions. They have a very strong team composition. Again, I did say that they're so tanky, but another thing about tanky DPS is that you really should win early, and you're most likely going to win early if you play intelligently. So while they have that
advantage.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Even late game, though, I'm just trying to think about it. I'm not too scared of TSM's late game. I'm just not, because Alistar is actually really good all the way out throughout the game. He's going to pick up a death cap, and then once he gets a Lich Bane, he's going to be good the entire game. And then Corki, coming into mid game, he's going to have his Trinity very soon. He's already got Sheen and Phage. He's going to be, it doesn't matter. I mean, Corki's just strong regardless.
So I was right in that the next tower to drop was that top tower.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we'll see some action mid here from either team at this point. They're gonna solo mid is gonna, well, both teams are gonna want to try to get up on tower advantage and try to push. The next dragon, by the way, will be up around 24-28. So we should be seeing that there. We've got a couple minutes, but I just wanted to say it because I don't have it written down anywhere. So now I've told you, 24-28.
Yeah, 24-28, 24-30. That's what we have written down in chat. So I just had to push enter if I want to recall.
Al, you're lucky. Your team is keeping track. If my team is keeping track, they didn't type it.
Yeah, the odd one does always do this from what I've seen. He'll always type it in chat when pretty much all of the buffs, if he gets a blue, a dragon or whatever, then he'll call that out and we'll know.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes, that's true.
All right, so Hotshot has gone bottom now to go ahead and hold this turret, and he likes to do kind of AFK farm mode, though an arrow does go down on him. I think that's kind of a waste of an Ash arrow, in my opinion. I don't think they could have had any chance to kill him.
That's so funny. The other one tried his hard. He did his ultimate right at the edge, which slowed him for half a second. He's just like, okay.
Yeah, I think that was kind of foolish of them to kind of blow everything there on Hotshot. He's able to just kind of walk out. I mean, he wasn't even scared. So.
I mean, you're a giant beast from the nether. So, what are you afraid of?
Yeah, well, obviously not Ash and Nunu, that is for certain.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, there's lots of gold for 5 going on. This Jarvan's going to be really hard to deal with later in the game. Once he picks up maybe an Atma's, he'll be able to do damage, and he's tanky as anything else, you know. He's going to be tankier than anyone else on TSM side other than the Rayman.
So, as far as CS goes, we do have Brand at 157. He was versus Alistar, who's now at 120, so he's catching up slowly. We have Warwick at 152 versus the Cho'Gath, who's at 161. Oh, looks like there's going to be some action down here by Blue Buff.
Oh, there's the ultimate onto the Rayman. They want to pick this up. It's going to be difficult for them to do so since he is so tanky. However, that exhaust could... No, he has flash. He's good. Uh-oh, Sona's going to get caught out of position. Good job by Big Fat LP. Been able to take her really low. Unfortunately, she has flash too. And, man, flash saving the day for everyone
so much damage going down there on that Sona, though. Dropped so fast. Really didn't want to play there much longer. You saw her get out of dodge really quickly there, and that's what happens when you have these supports who, you know, really build support and can't really withstand all the damage.
Let's take a look at how many gold 5s we got. 1, 2 for Team Solo Mid. Usually you see them picking up a bunch more. Yeah, I especially just picked up another one. So usually you see a lot more from their team. And you can already tell that CLG already knows the advantage. They got 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh yeah, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's going to be a huge advantage. They've got a massive gold advantage. If we had observer mode, I wish I could see just the amount
of sheer gold. Well, and how are we doing with?
Well, just team objective gold. It's only 150 for TSM.
Yeah, we've got 530 here for CLG.
Yeah, not a huge amount, but it still adds up.
Yeah, and they do have 3 extra kills, so I am excited for that observer mode. I got kind of spoiled by it there at DreamHack, and now it's the same thing. I keep looking for, well, how much gold are they up? And
she's doing a great job of farming. If you look, she's pretty far ahead, and I think that...
Yep, she is at 185 versus 143 there for the Quirky.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of even. It kind of evens out, but it seems like TSM's main characters are
I think the TSM is in general out farming. Really, the only one who's been able to keep up is Cho'Gath.
Oh, there was a very big damage initiated on the Reginald, and yeah, he goes down very quickly. There's nothing he can really do in that point, since see, the funny thing is that even though he missed his pulverize, he was still able to W him for half his HP. Corky just ran in and auto attacked a few times. He died.
Yeah.
Alright, this tower's going to go down. They don't have any way to defend this. I mean, Warwick just had to be, and Ash doesn't have enough AoE to take that out. I think that CLG is probably going to win this one. They've got a nice snowball advantage in their favor.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that unless we see some big mistakes made here from CLG, that this game will go to them because they're just initiating team fights well. They are jumping when they need to jump, and they're all responding together and seem to be moving as a team. It's really good to see CLG playing this way, really getting their act together and working well. So it looks like though they might, well, if TSM was to take advantage and really push this, they could get that middle turret, but it doesn't look like they're going to. They don't know exactly where the other team is, so they might here.
I do. As the game's going forward, I have to say I like their picks. They've been able to position themselves in a way to just do any kind of team fight. They're gonna win it. Sorry, I didn't phrase that very well, but the point is that any team fight they go into, it's not gonna be very hard for them to win it. They've got immense burst from Alistar, and he's so tanky if he needs to be. He just pops his ultimate.
Yep. It's okay. It's always fun to cast with you, Colby. Sometimes just deciphering what you're trying to say is good.
Yeah, it's like hieroglyphics. I don't understand
exactly.
I don't understand what it means, but it's got to be epic, you know.
I'm just gonna agree. I'm gonna smile and nod, boys.
Sure. Thanks for that.
Just gotta give you a hard time. I get it all.
Please do. Yeah, I need it if I keep doing weird stuff like that. So, anyways.
All right, so yeah, back to as far as wards go this game. We haven't talked a whole ton about wards, but it does look like more wards are on the solo mid side. They've got a ward there kind of below Baron, a ward kind of above red buff and below red buff, and then we've got a ward there just on the outside of Dragon. And then for CLG, we just have that one ward in the little tiny bush by Dragon, it looks like. Oh, they do have a ward over there by blue buff that I just missed, so that one's there as well.
That's cool. The main thing is that once you get the towers down, you're gonna have lots of map control, and you can put the wards in a place that you can see all of the movement across the map.
Yep. Soraka, it is throwing down wards there. So we did just see they both now have Baron warded, and I believe the CLG should be aware of it because they do have a ward there, so they should have watched it go down there right on top of Baron.
Yeah, CLG right now is in the position where they can control the flow of the match until TSM is able to take out the bottom tower. It's still not like a huge amount because of the fact that TSM does have the top and middle, but they still are going to win any team fight. If they come around behind, they're going to easily be able to pick up a kill against TSM being they're so squishy. Reginald went for the Rabadons and no kind of survivability.
Defense, yeah.
He seems to be getting initiated on quite heavily by Alistar. That's been a big issue for really their whole team. So that's going to be something they need to look out for. If they can get later game and possibly get some match resist, it's going to help a bit. But that's really their only chance, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I really think that we need to start seeing some defense being built by Reginald, or else it's just going to keep snowballing. It's like you said, he keeps kind of getting caught a little bit and is initiated on because they know that he's really their strong one at this point.
Yeah, well, the problem, though, is building defense is okay. It's just that they are so tanky. I mean, you have to have a lot of damage to be able to take out that many. I mean, that's kind of like the dual problem is that these tanks do as much, if not more damage than their squishies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the problem they have, and that's why tank teams are so strong early on.